News begins with breaking news.
3 are dead and nearly 20 people are in the hospital after a charter bus flips over in an embankment off the I-15. The CHP says the bus was a charter from Los Angeles heading to Tijuana, Mexico. We have team coverage tonight on this deadly crash. We begin with 10 News reporter Rena Nakano. She is in Palo Mesa, where she spoke with investigators tonight.
Good evening. We are told that there were many Good Samaritans who witnessed the crash, who jumped in to try to help the injured, but for some, it was too late. An upside-down charter bus clings onto the top of a steep embankment, the result of a solo vehicle accident at around 10:20 a.m. off Interstate 15, just south of Palo Mesa.
21 people injured, 18 of whom were transported to local hospitals, and 3 of which died on scene.
Investigators say the driver was in the number 3 lane when he lost control. Now you could see the skid marks right here on the dirt, and he eventually ended up flipped over into the embankment. Multiple people were ejected from the bus at impact. California law requires passengers riding in charter buses with seatbelts to use them, but CHP says it appears none of the passengers were wearing seatbelts. According to the California Highway Patrol, the Executive Lines Company charter bus took off from El Monte in Los Angeles County and made several stops to pick up passengers along I-15, including Riverside and Murrieta. Their next stop was San Ysidro, California, and their final destination, Tijuana, Mexico. The driver, a 52-year-old man from Whittier, suffered only minor injuries. He was the only one on board who did not go to the hospital. Investigators say he did not seem to be under the influence and is being cooperative. They are now seeing if the rain or slick roads contributed to the crash.
Being that it was raining at the time, is that a factor? It is something that all drivers have to be accountable for when it is raining.
It took 2 massive tow trucks hours to flip over the bus and get it off of the hill. Interstate 15 traffic is now back to normal. Reporting in Palo Mesa, I'm Rena Nakano, 10 News.
And as we mentioned earlier, that bus was stationed out of El Monte and was on its way to San Ysidro, then finishing its route in Tijuana, Mexico. CHP says that on the way from El Monte, the bus stopped in Riverside and then Murrieta before crashing on the roadside in Palo Mesa. Crews were out all day making sure they got the bus out of the embankment safely. In just the last hour, that bus you can see loaded onto a flatbed and towed out of Palo Mesa. We are still learning about the victims in this terrible crash tonight, and we continue our team coverage with 10 News reporter Cassie Carlisle live at Palomar Hospital. Cassie, what have we learned about the victims so far tonight?
Vanessa, we have 18 victims who were taken to local hospitals. We have 5 right here at Palomar. 3 women are dead. According to CHP, they were all Hispanic. A 5-year-old boy was one of those transported to the hospital. He is in critical condition with a head injury and is being treated at Riverside University Health System's Medical Center. 5 others, again, went here to Palomar Hospital, 7 to Temecula Valley, and 5 to Inland Valley. Once the rescue mission was complete, the extraction of the bus began.
Or given the terrain and the weather conditions, it's going to take a heavy wrecker and some heavy rescue type of operations in order to be able to move the bus.
We looked into the company's history and they haven't had any crashes in 2 years, and we are working to find out the condition of all of those passengers who are in local hospitals tonight. We're waiting for that from CHP. For now, reporting live in front of Palomar Hospital, Cassie Carlisle, 10 News.